the last lecture, and then we have moved forward. Okay, and we have a parallel something more is also there. Chapter number one and two. Let me open the chapter number one and two. Yeah, it's a data type and data representations. So one and two, it is not about the things. Okay, sorry for the interruption. And one thing I want to tell you that sometimes my internet connection is bragged due to these technical issues. So I didn't get that you are listening or not. My Wi-Fi connection is bragged. Okay. So at the time you just call me or send a message on WhatsApp, so I can rejoin the internet connection. Okay. As you see in the right now, the same situation is happened. Okay. So yeah. So as we discussed, that is a register. Let me check. There is a PPT is there, PDF file is there or not for this. Chapter number three. Yeah. Let me convert into PDF. Just a minute. Just a minute. Okay. Yeah. So now it's better visibility for you. Okay. So as we discussed, we have to store the information in memory, and that memory areas are called the registers. Okay, so that registers contain either data or the control information. Data are our, we can say, our variables are there. uh, on that we have to do the some operations. Okay, And control information is a bit or group of bits used to specify the sequence of command signals needed for manipulation of the data or in other registers. Means we want to control our program. Okay, as we discussed in the last lectures also, we require the as you see in the basic computer architectures also, that is a control unit is there. Okay, so that control unit, it's control the program. And then all data type found in a register of digital computers may be classified as these three categories. One, it is a number used in arithmetic computation, then letters of the alphabet used in the data processing, and other discrete symbol used in a specific purpose. So anything that we have in our computer system, either it belongs in these three categories. Either it is a number, or it is an alphabet, or the some special symbols. But as we know, at the end, all things should be converted into the binary format only. Okay, all types of data except the binary numbers are represented in computer register in a binary coded form. Just a minute. Yeah, sorry for the interruption. Uh, so as we discussed, that is a, if there is a, another format is there of the information of any of these three, then it should be converted into the binary coded form. Okay, this because the registers are made up of flip-flops, and flip-flops are two-state devices that can be stored only one and zeros. Okay, we know that the our registers are made up with the flip-flop, and flip-flops are storing only one and zeros. Means our all the computer systems are working on this base. Okay, now the datas are in the numeric data. Okay, that is numbers and integers, and near non-numerical datas are symbol and letters. Then number systems are, there is a, we have many numbers of number systems are there. Non-positional number system and positional number system means that we can put the radix point. ओके वन, जैसे हम कोई भी डेसिमल नंबर है तो वहां पे हम ये जो यहाँ पे मेंशन किया गया है रेडिक्स पॉइंट. ओके, तो ये रेडिक्स पॉइंट वाला जो सिस्टम है, दैट इज कॉल्ड द positional number system. We can set the some position, and through that we can do the some calculations. Okay, we can say that we have to describe that number more efficiently. Okay, so that is called the positional number system, that we have known that there is a decimal, octal, binary, and hexadecimal. All that are called the this positional number system. And one of the more advantage is that each digit position has a value. It's called the weight that is associated with it. As you know that the 10 raised to 0, 10 raised to 1, 10 raised to 2, that is the we can say the weight for the decimal number. If we same do the things for the binary number, so it is a 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 2, like that. Okay, and if we go onto the left hand side, if you see in this equation, if we go into the sorry, right hand side from the point, so it is in the terms of the minus 1. Okay, so 2 raised to minus 1, 2 raised to minus 2, 2 raised to minus 3, like that. Okay, then that weight, or we can say the radix point, it's r, it denoted by the r, and r is the 10 8. One thing we miss, that it is a non-positional numbers are the example of the Roman numbers are there. It is called the non-positional numbers. Okay, then one thing I want to share with you, that during the session you have to write the things that you want to require, and at the end of the class I will share the one link in the Google Meet chat box. Okay, in that chat, in that link, one Google form is there, and then in Google form you have to mention your name, enrollment number, and email address, and then there is some questions are there. Okay, one question is always there in the that Google form, that is which are the topic you have to learn in today's session. Okay, आज के लेक्चर के अंदर आपने कौन कौन से टॉपिक आप पढ़े हो वो आपको मेंशन करना है. एंड सम अनदर एमसीक्यूज आर देयर. ओके, छोटे छोटे एमसीक्यूज रहेंगे एंड इट्स वेरी बेसिक. इफ यू हैव लर्न concept in the class, you can easily appear that. Okay, and that is taken as a for the sum of the observation. ये जो डेली का जो शीट रहेगा हर एक क्लास का, वो ऑब्जर्वेशन के अंदर कंसीडर किया जाएगा. Okay, so you have to appear that question bank compulsory at the end of lecture. Now, major consideration is cost and time. As we have discussed in the last lecture, the cost of building hardware. So that is arithmetic and logical unit, CPU, and the communication. These are the hardwares are there. Okay, we have to build the hardware as efficient, so it consume the least time period. Okay, and the time of to processing the any program should be minimum. Then arithmetic things are there. So addition of numbers, either we have to go for the table to addition. So binary addition table, it is based on the zeros and one. If we go for addition number, so it is very hectic. Okay, so 9, suppose 9 plus 0, it is a 9. So 9 plus 1, it is a 10. But if you do the calculation on the binary form, so it required the only 2 cross 2 matrix. If we go for the decimal addition number, so it required the 10 cross 10 matrix. So that's why all things we can do into our computer system based on the binary system. So it required the least numbers of space. Non-positional number system table for the addition is infinite and impossible to build, very expensive, even it can be built. So beyond that, the positional number system is good. It is more reliable, but the cost wise smaller table sizes there, the less expensive, and the binary favorable decimal to the decimal. By the comparison of these two method, binary and decimal, the binary is more favorable compared to the decimal. So actually at the end of conclusion is that of these two slides is that the positional number system is good. Okay, we cannot go for the non-positional number system. These are the number representation is there for the decimal, binary, octal, and hexadecimal. Okay, we know that how it is going on from 00 to 15. So total 16.
Your device is running low on power.
First number we have taken starting from 0 to 15. So total 16 number is there. Binary representation is taken from the, we can say, the zeros in the power of raised to 2. So 2 raised to 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it is a 1 2 4 8 सीक्वेंस नंबर इज दैट. ये जो 4 नंबर्स है तो उसके 4 नंबर्स क्या होंगे? 0 1 1 2 4 and 8. 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 2, and 2 raised to 3. Octal, it is a 8 raised to 0, 8 raised to 1, and hexadecimal, it is a 16 raised to 0 and 16 raised to 1. Okay, if we required to convert the sum of the octal to binary or hexadecimal, so binary to octal and binary to hexadecimal, we can make the group of 4. Okay, if this is the binary representation is that is a 1 0 1 0, so I want to convert it into the hexadecimal number, so I want to make a group of 4. Okay, from right hand side to left hand side. ओके, राइट हैंड साइड टू लेफ्ट हैंड साइड, यहाँ से स्टार्ट करना है और लेफ्ट हैंड साइड जाना है. ओके, अगर लास्ट में अगर आपका 4 का ग्रुप नहीं बन रहा है, सपोज इफ यू सी इन द ऑक्टल रिप्रेजेंटेशन आई वांट टू मेक अ ग्रुप ऑफ 3. ओके, तो अगर मैं 3 का ग्रुप बना रहा हूँ तो ये फर्स्ट ग्रुप प्रिपेयर हुआ, ये सेकंड, ये थर्ड, ये फोर्थ एंड ये फिफ्थ, एंड लास्ट के अंदर मेरे पास सिर्फ एक बीट बचा. व्हाट आई हैव टू डू, आई वांट टू अपेंड द एक्स्ट्रा जीरोस इनटू द this position and I want to convert into the appropriate form. यहाँ पे मुझे ऑक्टल के अंदर कन्वर्ट करना है तो मुझे 2 जीरो ऐड करना होगा. सपोज यहाँ पे कैलकुलेशन के अंदर ऐसा आया कि यहाँ पे मुझे बाइनरी टू हेक्सा में कन्वर्ट करना था, लेकिन लास्ट पोजीशन के अंदर सिर्फ एक ही 1 मिला है, तो मुझे ये करना है कि इसके अंदर 3 जीरो अपेंड करने हैं. ओके, देन आई वांट टू कन्वर्ट दैट नंबर इनटू द हेक्साडेसिमल फॉर्म. Okay, I think this thing already you know very well. uh, so that's why I'm going through very fast, and as this is the part of syllabus, so we have to cover once in the lecture. Okay, then after decimal to base r, it is a separate the number into the integer and the fraction part, and then convert each part separately. If I want to convert the decimal to the some base r representation, so first I want to divide the two things into the separate with the radix point number 0.6. अगर ये 50 से 54 है, ओके यहाँ पे जो 54 है तो यहाँ पे सपोज 6.785 है, तो 6 एंड 785 दोनों को अलग अलग कैलकुलेशन करना होगा. अगर मुझे कोई भी रेडिक्स के अंदर ट्रांसफर होना है तो बेस जो है वो बेस आइदर सम ऑफ द लिटरेचर्स आर mentioning with the r and some of the literatures are mentioning with the base b. Okay, the base, the value of b may be 2 8, then hexadecimal for the 16, and for the decimal it is a 10. Base and r both are similar keyword for the number representation. Then convert the integer part into the base r number, successive division by the r and accumulate the reminders. Okay, जो कुछ reminders बचते हैं उसको हम consider करते जाएंगे, and we will get the the position on the left hand side. If point के जो left hand side numbers है उसको 2 से divide करना है, and then we will get the remainder, and same way successive multiplier of by r accumulate the integer digits. So that fraction part के लिए हमको अलग से procedure करना है for the multiplication type से. And at here this the example is that 41 को अगर मुझे 41.685 जो नंबर है उसको मुझे डेसिमल के अंदर, ये नंबर है उसको मुझे बाइनरी के अंदर कन्वर्ट करना है, so I have to divide this number by 2. Okay, so 2 से divide करेंगे तो first I will get the 20. What is the remainder? It is a 1. Then again I want to divide this number with the 2, that is a 10. So what is the remainder? It is a 0. So this sequence number 101 100 101, that is I have to take it, that is 101 and 001 from bottom to top. Okay, and then for the fractional part I want to take the fractional part 0.06875, ये मुझे लेना है, और उसके बाद मुझे क्या करना है, मल्टीप्लाई बाय 2 फैक्टर से मल्टीप्लिकेशन करना है विथ 2, एंड आई विल टेक द विच एवर वैल्यूज आर देयर, उसमें से ये जो फर्स्ट डिजिट जो मिला है वो मुझे कंसीडर करना है, फर्स्ट 1 0 1 and 1. So here you will get the 1011, and then you have to write the combinedly like this way. Okay, so same way try for the this kind of examples. You will get the many example from the internet, conversion from decimal to any radix point and any radix point to the decimal, vice versa. Okay, then as we discussed, there is a two type of complements for r number system, that is r's complement and r minus 1's complement. If we take the example for the for the number representation with the binary number representation, so binary have a radix point, r have a value of 2, so 2's complement and 1's complement number, that is for the binary number representation. If we think that for the decimal number, so decimal के अंदर r की value क्या होगी, 10. Okay, so there is a 10's complement and 9's complement. Okay, so the calculations are same as we have seen in the binary representation, but the 10's complement and the 9's complement are not any use of that number representation. Always we require the 1's complement and the 2's complement number representation. Okay, suppose here it is mentioned that the 1's complement of this is the number, it is a 0101, so bit by bit complement operation is there. So if I want to convert this number into the 1's complement, simply I want to convert it by 1010. Okay, Then for the 2's complement number I want to add 1. ओके, जो ओरिजिनल नंबर है वंस कॉम्प्लीमेंट का जो नंबर है उसके अंदर मुझे 1 ऐड करना है. सो हियर इट इज मेंशन दैट आर्स कॉम्प्लीमेंट ऐड 1 टू द लोअर ऑर्डर डिजिट्स ऑफ इट्स आर माइनस वंस कॉम्प्लीमेंट. ओके, सो उसके लिए मुझे क्या करना होगा कि ये जो मुझे मिला था 0101 है. ओके, दिस इज माय वंस कॉम्प्लीमेंट नंबर. ओके, वंस कॉम्प्लीमेंट अंदर के अंदर उसको एक ऐड करेंगे एंड थ्रू दैट आई विल गेट द टूज कॉम्प्लीमेंट. ओके, दैट इज 0110. अगर आप इसका कैलकुलेशन ऑब्जर्व करोगे तो सिंपल ये क्या है कि ये इसका जो 0 देन 1, इफ दिस इज द नंबर इज दैट. ओके, ये जो हमारा नंबर है उसको डायरेक्टली टूज कॉम्प्लीमेंट के अंदर कन्वर्ट करना है. तो क्या करना है, सिंपली गो थ्रू दी लेफ्ट हैंड साइड. जहां तक 1 नहीं आता तब तक आपको ट्रैवर्स करना है. व्हेन यू गेट द 1, सिंपली यू हैव टू कन्वर्ट आफ्टर द 1 you have to invert the each number. ओके, जैसे 0101 सेम है. एक बार मुझे यहाँ पे 1 मिल गया, बाकी के जो नंबर्स है उसको मुझे इन्वर्ट करना है. तो यहाँ पे क्या था 0 and 1, so I want to get it 1 and 0. Okay, so this is the ones complement and the twos complement method. Then fixed point number representation and the floating point number representation. There is a two number representation are there. बाइनरी फिक्स पॉइंट रिप्रेजेंटेशन के अंदर क्या है कि जो साइन बीट है, ओके, तो साइन बीट इज 0 फॉर द पॉजिटिव एंड 1 फॉर द नेगेटिव. एंड हियर वी सेज दैट दिस जो रेडिक्स पॉइंट है इट इज अ फिक्स. ओके, वी कैन नॉट मूव फ्रॉम द लेफ्ट टू राइट डायरेक्शन एंड राइट टू लेफ्ट डायरेक्शन. But if we go for the floating point numbers, we will see later on how this all the parts are calculated. Okay, need to be able to represent both the positive and negative numbers. If I want to do the calculation, so for the negative numbers I have to think that. Okay, so following three representations is required. So sign magnitude representation, sign ones complement representation, and sign two's complement representation. Suppose my number is this positive 9. Okay, I want to represent the plus 9 and minus sign in 7-bit binary number. Okay, here we require the size of any variable. Okay, I require the size of in how many numbers of bit I want to represent that number. Minimum we require that suppose number 9 है तो उसको जो रिक्वायरमेंट है उतने नंबर्स ऑफ बिट तो चाहिए ही. सपोज मुझे पॉजिटिव 9 रिप्रेजेंट करना है, सो दैट इज माय दिस 1001. okay, this is my positive 9 number. If I want to represent with the 7 bit of things, so I want to add 3 zeros on the right left hand side. Okay, so here if I go for the minus sign, so first sign bit in the sign magnitude, what we do that only the sign bit is change. उसके बाद के जितने भी बीट है वो एज इट इज रहेंगे. ओके, यहाँ पे मुझे क्या करना है, सिर्फ साइन बीट ऐड करना है. इफ यू थिंक दैट हियर द 1 इज दैट, सो 10110, ये जो पैटर्न है वो सेम प्लस 9 की है, सिर्फ मैंने क्या किया, एक साइन बीट ऐड किया है. ओके, देन साइंस वंस कॉम्प्लीमेंट. साइंस वंस कॉम्प्लीमेंट के अंदर क्या करना है, मेरा जो पॉजिटिव नंबर था उसको मुझे वंस कॉम्प्लीमेंट इन्वर्ट करना है. सभी बीट मुझे डायरेक्टली इन्वर्ट कर देना है, 1 का 0 0 1 1 लाइक दैट. So if you think that you compare, you have to check this number. I will mention the answer from here. So ones complement, it is a 1 1 1, then 0 1 1 and 0. Okay, so this is the ones complement. If I want to calculate the two's complement number, so what I require to that, I want to add 1 in this ones complement number. This is the actual algorithm said. Okay, what the algorithm said is that you have to add 1 into the ones complement number, then you will get the two's complement. But what we have to do that, we do the shortcut method is that simply invert the numbers from right to left whenever you will get the first one. Okay, एक first आपको जब 1 मिल रहा है, you have to put that number as it is, and then after remaining bits you have to invert. Suppose I want to travel, at the first position I get the 1. Okay, so that one as it is, then 1 1 0 1 1 and 1. This is the signed 2's complement number. Okay. In general, in computers, fixed point number are represented either the integer part only or the fractional part only. Generally, computer system के अंदर अगर fixed point number representation है, तो that are separately both the things are mentioned or saved. Okay, that is this the integer part and this is the fractional part. Only we require the combinations of that two number. Then this is the procedure it is mentioned. Okay, take the 2's complement number and including the sign bit. Okay, then yeah, as I will share you that what's the difficulty when there is a multiple representation are there and why we are choosing the sign 2's complement number. Okay, so here it is mentioned that which are the maximum and minimum numbers you can represent it using that numerical numbers. Okay, so 2 raised to n and my point 2 raised to minus m. The most important thing is this one. Okay, suppose I want to represent the zero. First of all, take zero number. Okay, if you want to take zero number, so that is this one. Getting? If I want to say that I want to represent the minus zero, so what you want to do that? Take the sign bit, you have to convert the one. Okay, ये अगर मैं ऐसा एज्यूम कर रहा हूँ कि ये मेरा साइन बिट है, तो मुझे क्या करना है, यहाँ पे मुझे वन इंडिकेट करना है. ओके, तो ये क्या हो जाएगा मेरा साइन मैग्नीट्यूड के अंदर माइनस जीरो हो गया. अब ये साइन मैग्नीट्यूड के अंदर माइनस जीरो हुआ, ये मेरा ओरिजिनल नंबर जीरो था. अब सपोज मुझे ऐसा करना कि इस जीरो को मुझे करना है वंस कॉम्प्लीमेंट के अंदर. ओके, तो मैं क्या करूंगा, सिंपली जितने भी नंबर्स है, जितने भी न्यूमेरिकल नंबर्स है उसको इन्वर्ट कर दो. तो ऑल वंस दैट इज माय माइनस जीरो. गेटिंग? बट इफ वी डू, if I want to do the calculation for the zero in the 2's complement number, so 2's complement number के अंदर मुझे माइनस रिप्रेजेंटेशन करना है, तो क्या करना होगा, हमारा ओरिजिनल मेथड क्या करता है कि जो अल्गोरिदम है या तो फिर शॉर्टकट मेथड भी क्या करेगा, यहाँ से वो ट्रैवर्स करने का स्टार्ट करेगा. whenever it get the one that number that have to take as it is, लेकिन यहाँ पे वो ट्रैवर्स करेगा तो उसको वन नंबर मिलेगा ही नहीं. so that's why in the 2's complement number there is only single zero representation is that is this one. जैसे हमारे जनरल मैथमेटिकल लॉजिक्स के अंदर, मैथमेटिक्स साइंस के अंदर जो नंबर रिप्रेजेंटेशन है, सेम नंबर रिप्रेजेंटेशन वी कैन गेट फॉर द बाइनरी नंबर आल्सो यूजिंग द साइन 2's complement number. ओके, सपोज आप शॉर्टकट मेथड भी देखो, अल्गोरिदम का जो मेथड है वो भी देखोगे, तो यहाँ पे क्या करना होगा, वन जो नंबर है, यहाँ पे जितने भी वंस है उसके अंदर एक वन और एक ऐड करना है. यहाँ से सपोज आप एक ऐड करोगे तो क्या होगा, वन प्लस वन दैट इज जीरो विद द कैरी वन, दैट इज अगेन वन प्लस वन जीरो. ये इनफाइनाइट तक चलता रहेगा. मीन्स एंड द जीरो साइड यू विल नॉट गेट द फॉर द माइनस जीरो ऑल्सो यू विल गेट द दिस ऑल जीरोस एट द एंड. ओके, so these the things why we are choosing the 2's complement number representation. The sign 2's complement representation follows a weight scheme similar to that the unsigned number. Sign bit has a negative and other bits have a regular weight, as we discussed in the last lecture. Only the sign 2's complement number representation are the weighted notation for the negative numbers. Okay, उसको अगर आपको कन्वर्ट करना है तो क्या करना है, सिंपली साइन बीट है उसको नेगेटिव वेट असाइन कर दो और बाकी के जितने भी बीट्स है उसको पॉजिटिव असाइन कर दो. If you want to check that things, then let we check for the this -9. Okay, ये जो -9 का नंबर है उसको अगर आप चेक करोगे तो क्या करना है, अल्गोरिथम क्या असाइन करता है कि ये जो साइन बिट है उसको नेगेटिव वेट असाइन कर दो, बाकी के जितने भी वेट है उसको पॉजिटिव. ओके, तो ये 1 2 4 8, ओके, 16 32 एंड 64. सो -64 प्लस ऑल द रिमेनिंग बिट. ओके, 1 2 4 8 then 16 then 32 and 64. या, सो आपको क्या करना है जितने भी बीट है उसको सिंपली ये जो 1 बीट है उसको -64 एंड देन यू हैव टू ऐड द वेट इन द positive number. Okay, so -64 plus 32. If you want to do the calculation, let me check that.
-9.
So -64. Okay, then plus, then which number is that? There is a 32 plus 16 plus, for the this 8 I had to neglect it. Okay, so that number I don't want to take. Then plus 4 plus 2 and plus 1. Okay, you will get the -9. You have, we don't want to calculate the weight of this 0. Okay, and another numbers you want to take positive weight. So finally we'll get the -9 number using the weighted notation of the 2's complement number. Here the next thing, it is about the, whenever we do the calculation, there is a one thing we have to observe, that is a overflow. Okay, there is arithmetic addition for the sign magnitude. Compare the sign. If the two signs are the same, then add the two numbers. Look at our overflow. Okay, if not the same, compare the relative magnitude of the numbers and then subtract smaller from the larger. Need to subtract to add that. Determine the sign of the result. First thing, अगर नंबर दोनों पॉजिटिव है, don't think that, simply do the addition. Whenever you will get the any negative number, okay, you have to just complement it, okay, into the 2's complement number, and then you have to do the addition. Sometimes for the subtraction operation, okay, uh, here it is mentioned that add the two numbers including their sign bit and discard the any carry out of the leftmost. Just a minute. Yeah, add the two numbers magnitude when the two signs are same. Okay, yeah. Here one thing is that this overflow term is new for you people. So overflow, what is the overflow is that, so whenever the calculation, let I want to show you from the book also. In the textbook they are giving the very good things in the, okay, in the calculation. Okay, here whenever the some important terms are there, this is the ebook of the our textbook. Whenever the some important terms are there, they are showing on this left hand side. Suppose overflow is there, so definition of overflow you can get it from this paragraph. So here it is written that when two numbers of n bits, when two numbers of n digits each are added and the sum occupies n plus 1 digits, we say that the overflow is occur. Okay, मैं कोई भी दो नंबर का एडिशन कर रहा हूँ, n डिजिट्स के, मैं सपोज मैं एडिशन कर रहा हूँ, सपोज यहाँ पे आप देखोगे तो ये जो n डिजिट्स के नंबर थे, ये मैंने 4 प्लस डिजिट के, मैं यहाँ पे मैं 4 डिजिट यूज कर रहा हूँ, बट हियर यू सी दैट द माय आंसर इट इज इन द दिस 15. Okay, all ones are there. Okay, 6 plus 9, that is a 15. At right now we are getting the exact point, but if we get the answer, suppose 6 plus 10 is there. Okay, या तो फिर 9 plus 7 होता तो क्या आंसर आता? 16. Okay, for the 16 I want to represent that, what the representation is required, that is a 1 that one more extra bit is required. Okay, so that is 1 and all zeros. So वहां पे that is called the overflow. So how we have to manage that overflow, that is the terms are there, and for that there is a some specific algorithm is there. But at right now we have to think that how we have to check that there is a overflow is there or not. Okay, कोई भी calculation के अंदर, arithmetic calculations के अंदर overflow है या नहीं, वो कैसे पता चलेगा, वो हमको observe करना. Okay, so here the first thing is that add the two magnitude, look at the overflow. जब साइन दोनों का अलग होगा तब ओवरफ्लो पॉसिबल नहीं है. Okay, whenever the two signs are complement with each other at that time there is a never overflow is there. Whenever both the signs are same at that time we have to think that about the overflow. Getting? जब तक अब दोनों के नंबर जब तक यहाँ पे सपोज है तो यहाँ पे ओवरफ्लो पॉसिबल नहीं है. अगर दोनों का साइन सेम है, सपोज 9 + 9 है, तो यहाँ पे ओवरफ्लो क्रिएट हुआ. Getting? यहाँ पे if you think, if you get that this calculation, so this is the example of overflow. 9 + 9 और -9 + -9. यहाँ पे दोनों की साइन जब सेम होगी तब ओवरफ्लो होने का चांसेस रहेगा. Okay, so how we have to check it, and let we have to check that how we have to calculate that here there is a overflow is there or not. So to checking the overflow we have to require the carry of this. Okay, carry means यहाँ पे जो extra bit जो हम append करते हैं उसको मुझे observe करना होगा. Okay, that extra bit carry of n and carry of n minus 1, last bit का जो आप जब calculation कर रहे हो तब जो last bit का जो carry है वो आपको लेना है, that is cn, और उसके previous bit का उसका जो carry है वो cn minus 1. वो दोनों बीट को अगर आपको ऑब्जर्व करना है और उन दोनों बीट का अगर आप एक्सोर ऑपरेशन करोगे एंड देन यू विल गेट द आंसर 1. एट दैट टाइम इट्स कॉल्ड द देयर इज अ कैरी इन, देयर इज अ ओवरफ्लो इन योर कैलकुलेशन. ओके, जब आप ये कैलकुलेशन करते हो तो आपको क्या करना है, लास्ट 2 डिजिट की कैरी ऑब्जर्व करनी है. कैरी मींस जो हमको ऊपर जो कैलकुलेशन करने वक्त सपोज ये 1 + 1 0 0 विथ कैरी 1. ओके, यहाँ का एग्जांपल अगर आप ऑब्जर्व करोगे तो यहाँ पे क्या कैलकुलेशन हो रही है, 1 + 1 दैट इज 0 विथ कैरी 1. तो ये जो वहां यहाँ पे हम 1 लिखेंगे वो यहाँ पे ट्रांसफर हो रहा है. ओके, जो कैरी है वो यहाँ पे ट्रांसफर हो रही है. देन 0 + 0 दैट इज 0, 1 + 1 0 विथ कैरी 1. ओके, यहाँ पे 1 आ गया, देन 1 विथ ऑल द zeros, देन अगेन देयर इज अ 1 इज देयर. ओके, तो ये हमने क्या किया कि ये cn ये लास्ट डिजिट के अंदर बचा और एक कैरी, और यहाँ पे भी कैरी जनरेट हुआ था. सो इट्स कॉल्ड दैट cn, दैट इज आपका लास्ट बिट का कैरी और उसके प्रीवियस बिट का कैरी. अगर वो आपको कैलकुलेशन के अंदर उन दोनों का अगर आप एक्सोर ऑपरेशन करोगे एंड देन यू विल गेट द 1 आंसर इन दैट of this function, then there is a overflow in your calculation. Same thing is written in your textbook also. Let we try to read that. Okay, so overflow detection procedure is that an overflow condition can be detected by observing the carry into the sign bit position and the carry out of the sign bit position. If these two carries are not equal, an overflow condition is produced. जब दोनों नंबर इक्वल नहीं होंगे, इक्वल है या नहीं, इक्वालिटी चेक करने के लिए हम क्या कर सकते हैं, वी हैव टू गो फॉर द एक्सोर ऑपरेशन. ओके, हम एक्सोर ऑपरेशन का गेट वहां पे मेंशन करेंगे एंड इफ वी विल गेट द आंसर 0 मींस देयर इज अ नो एनी we can say the overflow is there. If there is both the terms are same, so there is a carry is there. Okay, here in the flow detection procedure they are checking that how we can find out the there is a overflow is there or not. This question is many time asked in the examinations also, discussion about the overflow. Okay, and then after there is a decimal fixed point representations are there. Now onwards there is a only number representation things are there. And one thing that is about the Mantessa means there is a floating point number representation. Floating point number representation को represent करने के लिए we have to require the Mantessa m multiply with the r and e. E it noted by the exponent, and fraction part I have to mention into the Mantessa. Okay, always there is r, it means the whichever decimal whichever the number representation you are using. Suppose this is the binary floating point representation is there, so in the binary we require the 2 raised to e, so 2 raised to +4 here there is a we want to represent this number into the that is a 1001.11. Okay, this is the my number representation is that this one. Okay, उसको मुझे क्या करना है, अगर उसका फ्रैक्शन पार्ट देखोगे तो ये हमारा फ्रैक्शन पार्ट है और उसके अंदर एक्सपोनेंट पार्ट ये है. ओके, फ्रैक्शन पार्ट के अंदर अब मुझे क्या करना है कि ये पॉइंट जो है वो मुझे यहाँ पे मूव करना है. तो यहाँ पे अगर मूव करना होगा, ये जो रेडिक्स पॉइंट है तो कितने पॉइंट्स में मूव कर रहा हूँ, 1 2 3 एंड 4. सो आई वांट टू मेंशन द 4 into the exponent, so 1 2 4. So that's why reason here I make it 1 0 0. Okay, and the fraction part I want to store the whole the number, that is 0 1 0 0 1 1 1. Okay, from the whole the number I want to store into this procedure. Okay, then if I want to represent it, then I want to represent like this way. So this is the radix Mantessa part is there, that is a fraction part I want to take as a Mantessa, multiply with r. What is the r is there, that is a 2 for the binary representation, and here exponent e, that is a 4. Okay, so like this way I can represent the floating point number representation. But this is not that much required throughout the syllabus. This is the part of just for the knowledge. Okay, and this is the about the number representation. Just go through the ones in this all the number representation. Okay, and lastly that is one theory is there for the parity checking algorithm. And parity is that I want to check that here how many numbers of ones are there. Okay, if you think that here there is all zeros are there. Okay, all zeros x y z 3 position हमारे पास है. If I want to go for the odd parity, so I want to make the ones odd numbers of ones in my data. अगर ये जो 3 0 है उसको मुझे इस डेटा के अंदर मुझे odd numbers of one add करने हैं. So what the parity bit? Parity bit means it is a one of the extra bit I have to added in my data. One of the extra bit I want to append in my data, that is called the parity bit. Okay, so वो जो parity bit में जो extra bit add कर रहा है वो मुझे 1 रखना है तो 0 रखना है. That is depending on that which parity I have to adopt. Either I can go for the odd or even. अगर मैं ऑड कर रहा हूं तो मुझे नंबर्स ऑफ जो 1 है वो मुझे ऑड रखने होंगे. अगर इवन पैरिटी में फॉलो कर रहा हूं तो नंबर्स ऑफ 1 मुझे इवन सेट करना होंगे. सपोज यहाँ पे फर्स्ट एग्जांपल देखोगे तो 3 0 है. अगर मैं ऑड पैरिटी फॉलो कर रहा हूं तो यहाँ पे मेरे कितने नंबर ऑफ 1 होने चाहिए, ऑड होने चाहिए. तो मुझे ऑड पैरिटी के अंदर 1 ऐड करना, इवन पैरिटी के अंदर 0. ओके, सिंपली यहाँ पे 0 0 1 है तो 0 0 1 ऑलरेडी द ऑड नंबर ऑफ 1 इज दैट. सो for the odd parity I didn't require the any one, so here I want to add the 0. but same way suppose इसी नंबर को मुझे even के अंदर सेट करना है तो यहाँ पे कितने numbers of 1 होने चाहिए, even number of 1. so I want to add 1 in this position. Okay, so simply we will get the even number of parity. This theory is also not that much important, but just part of knowledge. You will check that. And this is the actual procedure it is used for the error detection and error checker. Okay, so this is the parity bit generator there. So I want to generate the parity bit. That parity bit I want to check that the destination side, and we will check that okay there is an error in my data are there or not. Okay, so this is the diagram for that. It is not that much important for the exam point of view and for our syllabus point of view also. Okay, so this is the chapter number 1, end of chapter number 3. Okay, as per our textbook, and first portion of our syllabus of chapter number 1. Any doubt? Any doubt in this? If you have any doubt, you can in between also you can pose me if you don't get something. Okay, एंड आफ्टर द क्लास ऑल्सो अगर आपको कुछ भी डाउट है तो आप पर्सनली मुझे व्हाट्सएप करके भी आप इन्फॉर्म कर सकते हो, या तो फिर यू कैन कॉल मी ऑल्सो. वी विल डिस्कस एंड वी विल सॉल्व द विच एवर इश्यूज आर देयर और विच एवर थिंग्स यू विल डिडंट गेट इन द क्लास. ओके, and as I told you, let me share the today's link in our Chat box. Where is it? Is yeah.